super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet going deep. It's like Torius and my co-host,
Mr. Nobody.
with
Cherry Purpdrank.
Alright, Jerry, why don't you tell us about what you do?
What I do is I do Instagram comedy and I do music. I'm a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You start off on Vine, right?
Vine, yeah, that was my start. I started on Vine and is her chain making noise? I started on Vine on
I was like afraid of.
okay. I started on Vine in like 2014 and just grew my following from there. Just
What were those like first videos like? Cause I don't think I've ever seen your first. I think you just like popped up on my timeline one time.
Do you remember your first video, your first Vine?
yeah, the first one that blew up for me was how black people knock on doors. And it was fucking me making a beat on a dude's door.
That was your first one?
That was my first one that popped off.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit got me like I was never getting likes before, and all of a sudden it was like 5,000 likes. I was like,
it's
oh,
funny
shit.
because like when that like at that time,
Yeah.
there was only like 3 Viners that would always pop up, because before Viners wouldn't pop up because it was just like, you know, random videos. But then I feel like at your time was like when the actual Vine comedy like genre started, because you guys figured out a way to like actually make something out of it.
For real, like I thought I was one of the first people. Like I thought I was the first one on, but there was already people on there.
Yeah, because I was using it. I thought it was just like a stop motion, just like to make like clay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, after I saw how you guys were doing it, it was like like take it to a whole different level.
We utilized it, you know. Just attacked it. It was like, this is an opportunity. Just take it.
How are you actually like writing? Like how you like how well? Is it like the same like how you're writing skits now for Instagram, the same as you were writing them for Vine?
It's all the same thing. What I was doing was I was just doing everyday life, and I'd be like, oh, that's funny. Or me and my homies would do something, we'd be dying, and I'd be like, you know what? Let's shoot that. Let's just do that shit.
Would you would write it down or just like freestyle?
Freestyle. It's all mainly improv. Like we got a basic idea or a concept, and then do whatever we want from there. See how it plays out.
How did you like get over the judgment of like people like saying, like, did you ever think of something and like, nah, that's stupid because like people think it's stupid, but like you actually did it? Like
mostly on Vine, I did what I thought was funny. What I laughed at it, what my peoples back home was laughing at. So it was just like, there was no fucks given.
Because that's what stopped me, because I wanted to do that, but I was like, nah, people are gonna think I'm stupid for that, so I'm never not doing it.
I never really cared what people thought, you know.
No, yeah,
I just did what I had to do, you know.
No, yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like one of those things, like if you don't try, you already failed.
Exactly,
you know?
like
so you might as well just put it out there.
Put the work in and just do it, you know.
Did you ever want to be a comedian, like a stand-up comedian?
Nah, I had no idea. Like I was always that class clown, you know, making jokes with my buddies. Like
you got in trouble a lot in school?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Just getting kicked out, suspended, all that shit, you know. But that's just who I was, you know. I just put it all on video.
Oh yeah.
For real. And it just turned into a business.
Were you still in school when like your Vines were popping off?
When I first started Vine, I was going into college, my first year of college, and that shit didn't work out. So
what were you studying?
I went for liberal arts or something. I don't remember. Like I legit went to school for like 2 days, and
you just picked a major, like, oh, let me just do that.
Exactly. Like I just thought, like, if I didn't go to college, like, what was I gonna do? I had no idea what I wanted to do in life.
Have you ever been stopped? Like someone recognized you off the Vine or something?
Yeah, that shit happened a lot.
In college and all that.
Yeah, at school, like the mall.
That's funny because like, everyone like in college, like no one knows anyone, so it's like anonymous. Exactly. But like for you just like go and then
I'd get hella weird looks and shit like. This dude's on the internet or something, like. But it was cool, you know. I didn't go long, so it didn't really matter.
Were you ever uncomfortable, like, well, like not just in college, but like when you're like walking around and you see like someone come up to you and then like.
Nah, people usually were cool. People were cool, but there's been some instances where you be like, whoa, chill out, like, I don't know you like that, you know what I'm saying?
Is it more like guys or girls?
Guys, for sure.
Guys.
A lot more guys come up to me, like anywhere from like 10 years old to like 26. Like they're just all pull up on me and did.
I mean, you made a lot of vines with girls, so like I feel like you have a big like girl fan base.
I do. The girls come up too, but they be a little shy, I think.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
They be shy or like, I've heard that I look intimidating to some people, some shit. I don't know. Anybody that came up, I just happy that they were following me and like on the journey with me, you know?
Do you ever wish that like you could go back in time before like all the success and everything?
Nah, I feel like it happened the way it was supposed to. The internet took off and I took off with it. So I feel like every move I made was just, it's supposed to happen like that.
Is that something you like premeditated? Like, I want to be like a Vine famous comedian, or you just started making videos?
Nah, bro. I was just making them with my friends back home. They thought it was stupid, but like, I was like, I like doing it. I like making people laugh. I like having fun, just being me. And I just recorded it.
Did you get a lot of haters?
Of course, always got the haters. People just thinking that you're not funny or this is stupid. What are you doing? Always, there's always those people, the critics. But there's more people that like the shit than hate on it.
Did you ever like take that, like, did you take what someone said and just like try to apply it to yourself to like get better?
I only took advice from other people on social media. The people that were like bigger than me, or the people that had it down packed. Like, those are the people I'd really listen to, not anybody in my comments. They don't know no better than me, you know?
Do you feel like it was better before you were like, when everything was like new and everything was like more organic than like actually writing it out and like the newer style, like how everything like got more upgraded? Yeah,
because before you really had to have like something there to just like capture people and just get them on board, and now it's a little more, you could just be posted up somewhere, get followers, but like back then it was like
just like how you look.
It was like, is he funny? What's he doing? Like, they really wanted to see like, okay, who the fuck is this?
Do you feel the same way with like with rap music, with the music game?
Yeah, music game's a little different because where I came from, the videos and stuff. So
they don't say you got serious.
Sometimes they don't get taken as. Sometimes like, okay, you hear Jerry Purpdrank dropping a track like, oh, the Viner kid, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but then once they click and listen, they realize it's serious, and it's like.
Because I know there is a stigma with like all the like Instagram comedians and like YouTubers and all the Viners and like leaving Vine and then like doing music, like Jake Paul and like Rice Gum, like you know, a lot of people were like skeptical about it.
Right? Wasn't Smoke Perp a Viner?
I think he was like.
Was he? I know Lil Yachty was on Vine.
He was.
He did some Vines, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Honestly, it's all about the music, you know. Yeah. If your music's good, it really don't matter who's making the music. If it's a tune, it's a tune. If you like it, you like it.
It's like reaching people. People are
exactly. It's just a lot of it I don't fuck with, but like.
What, your music?
No. A lot of people's music I don't really like. Like, I see why people would click out or not click my stuff, but it's like you got to give it a chance.
Yeah, of course. So, what do you think? Like, what message do you have to someone that's like thinking, oh, he's just like Vine guy, I'm not gonna listen to this song? Like, what would you tell them to actually listen to? Like,
I just tell them, click the link in my bio. Like, I could prove you wrong real quick. Like, you never know. So, like, I always give chances. I'm always gonna be like, okay, let me see, and I think more people need to think like that. But
be more open-minded to it.
Yeah, but the longer I've been doing it, the more people been clicking, looking, taking a chance at it. You know?
No, yeah.
They're getting it now. Yeah.
So, what do you make music about? Like, what's do you make it about being a Viner and Instagram personality, or do you do it about like other stuff like in your life?
It's just like my videos, whatever I relate to, I put in the music. My life, what I gone through before Vine, stuff like that. I like to make music. I never made music like strictly about the Instagram or the Vine or nothing like that. But I made music talking about what it's done for me, and like, because
it's kind of weird, like when you come from that, because you know that's the life you're living. But then if you rap about it, they're gonna think you're corny. Yeah. So it's like, but you know, that's my real life.
Exactly. So, but like, it's.
Cause I've seen a lot of people hate on that, like about Viners and Instagram, people like
making music. Yeah. But like, there's a story there for real, and I feel like some people really want to hear it.
Yeah.
or they should take a chance to hear it, because you never know what you're missing.
No, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So what was like the actual first song that you made you made think that like, oh, I'm actually do this?
The first song I made, actually, it was called No L's. That was my first song, first time in the studio, like. And
That's
people
the one
fucked with
Chevali
it.
did, right? The beat for it?
Yeah, he helped on that one. He helped on the beat. He helped on the engineering, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just like, it was my first time. I'm just thinking in my head like, damn, is this shit gonna be good? Is this shit gonna be trash? Like,
Because it's your first song.
Yeah, first song, but
Is this your first time writing a song as well?
I never wrote music before, none of that stuff.
Were you always like freestyling, just like spitting?
Not even. I was just like,
Just completely.
I just heard I always been into music. Like, I always just,
Did you always want to be a rapper?
you know, as a kid, I wanted to be a rapper, this and this, but I knew as I grew up, this probably ain't gonna happen
Yeah.
until I got the platform. And then I was just like, you know what, let me try this out. I'm hearing a bunch of shit and I feel like I could make that.
Yeah.
But I found a whole different love for it, and like, it just, I feel music makes sense for me.
What do you think is more? Oh, what are you gonna say?
It just makes sense. I can relate to it. I feel the music. Like, I love making music.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is like what's the difference between making music and making videos, like funny videos?
There's not much difference, for real. Like, cause all you're doing is putting your ideas into a video.
Mm.
Same thing. You're just putting it on a track.
Which one's easier for you?
Videos, cause I've been doing it way longer. It just comes to me, but the music's like this, like working at it. Just
Was it ever hard
consistent.
to write your skits like at the beginning?
I wrote some trash ass skits before. Trial and error, you know. You gotta realize what people like and what people don't fuck with. Like, you can't offend nobody. You can't step on nobody's toes.
Especially nowadays, with like all the comedians are getting in trouble for everything they say.
Everybody's getting offended, and
I feel like if you're a comedian, you're supposed to talk about stuff, and you know, like it's just
I think you're able to
like,
address certain things.
Exactly,
whether
like
it's sensitive or not.
all the greatest comedians have fucking gone overboard and just But that's life. That's the shit that people want to hear. Like,
exactly.
It's boring if you're not stepping boundaries.
Because if everyone, like, every year I feel like they take away something you could talk about, so eventually there's only gonna be one thing you can talk about and everyone's gonna talk about that one thing.
The same
it's gonna
thing.
be
Boring as fuck, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
What's the deal with airline
it's funny. We actually made that joke in there.
what's the joke?
Because like we were waiting in line and we were like about to miss our flight, so we were like, you know what, let's just get the food on the plane. And I was like, man, he was like, oh, I don't like the food on the plane. I was like, why? What's the deal with airline food?
Oh,
It's not really a joke. It's just that cliche line.
Yeah,
exactly.
What's
Like,
the deal with airline food?
You know, that
It's
would
just
actually make a skit.
That'd
Like,
be funny.
I feel.
gotta find a plane.
No, but I would always try writing skits because I always wanted, like, I see what you do, so I'm like, yo, you know what, I want to do that too. Like, you like, and inspire me to do that. But then like when I came down or like writing it, like, or thinking of stuff, I was like, no, that's not funny, and I would just like stop and I just like,
You never know though. That's the thing.
'Cause
A lot of people don't want to be judged or like.
that was my problem.
Yeah, but like, break free and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta go for it if you want it.
Yeah.
And you get better as time goes, for sure, with anything. So it's always worth it.
What about like when you actually were getting together with like people? How hard was it like getting together everyone? Because I have a friend that does skits and he says like the hardest thing about it is like getting everyone together.
Yeah, because everyone got different schedules. Everybody got to do shit. People got jobs. But like, it was way easier for me because when I started doing it, there was a whole community of people that just started doing it too. So we all just linked online and then finally met, and then like I moved to California and
it was a lot easier.
It was way easier.
Yeah, because I see like a lot of people want like certain people linking together, but like, you know, you're here.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
like different parts of the world.
It's hard.
Did you actually move here to California for the comedy?
For the videos, yeah, because I knew that everyone out in California was working together, helping each other out, like. So it was just like I only had me and Max in Boston that was really doing it, and it was like, okay, we can expand 10 times.
So you and Max
more.
were making the videos together?
So basically, I was making videos first. He wasn't with it, and then he just found a way to just capitalize too, and then we both was just making videos repeatedly working on it, just us two, in our homies. But it was just like, we need more. We need to work with people. We need to.
When did it actually become a challenge for you to make, like, to start, like, doing stuff? Like, when did it come, like, you know, this is all we're doing this, like, just like freestyle or whatever, and then like it became, oh, you know what, this is getting more, so like it's getting harder.
Yeah. So like when I started, I think I was at like around like almost $1 million, and it was so hard to film skits and
on Vine or on Instagram?
Vine, and it was so hard to go film skits, go to work, go to school, like do all this shit.
Just
so
balance everything out.
Exactly, it's hard for both of us. It was hard, so it was just like, okay, this Vine stuff be making us some money. It be doing something. So like, let's take semesters off of school and just like see where it takes us.
Yeah.
You know. So it was really chance.
What did your parents think of that?
Oh, they hated that shit.
It was like a big risk, right?
They hated that shit.
So what was funding it? Was it the Vine funding itself?
Yeah, so I was just like, this is what I want to try and do right now. Like, it's the only thing that I really got a passion for, so I'm going to take it.
What'd they say when you moved out to California? Did they...
At first, they were hella iffy. Like, they was just, we don't know nothing about over there. Like, and my parents are from Haiti, fresh off the boat, so like, they're hella strict. They're hella like by the book. Exactly. Like, go to school, boy.
Too, so I know
oh yeah. So it's just like, it was a little process, but eventually they understood and seen like I wasn't just fucking around. Like, this is like real shit. Like almost 1 million people following you. That's a lot of people.
When you show them the, like, oh mom, like I have 1 million followers, does she understand?
Nah, they don't get that shit. They don't give a fuck. They just
but if you show us, we're like, what the fuck, like what?
Yeah, just like, what is this? What is this dumb shit you doing? Like, but it was working, you know.
Yeah.
It was making shit happen. So
when did they actually like see, like, oh, you know what, he's actually doing something from this?
So they were at church, and a bunch of kids like ran up to me like, oh, we seen these videos, blah blah blah, and like the parents were talking to them saying like, yo, like these kids are blowing up, like, and they're just like my kid, like this is like, is this shit really working? Like, and then once we came out to Cali, it was a wrap. Like, it was.
Did you have fans out in Cali, like, when you came here?
I think it was one of my biggest places. California, New York.
Who was the first person you worked with out here, collaborated with?
Damn. It was either King Batch.
He was already out here?
Yeah, he's been lived out here. And he hit us up saying, come to Cali, like, let's work. And I think that was one of the first things that fueled us to be like, you know what?
Were you a fan of him? You were a fan of his?
Oh, yeah. He was like my favorite.
Yeah,
he was my favorite Viner, and I looked up to him for real.
When him and I forgot her name, but I remember I was like seeing all their videos together and stuff, like, and they were like consistently like making videos, and I was like, whoa, like these guys are actually, like, I feel like they were the first like Vine famous people.
Yeah, for real. They were the like first ones to really blow and just like take that shit into their own hands. Leanne was big. Yeah. And they just took that shit into their own hands and just ran with it. They knew.
It's so crazy because like I hear a lot about like companies or like people, like older people, they didn't really know how to like capitalize off of Vine, and it's like cool to see how you guys, you know, just saw it and just like took the opportunity. It's just like crazy to me.
It was our generation that really understood, you know.
Yeah.
We were like the first of the young people to just be on the internet, just like there was YouTube and stuff, but Vine really just like
because it's like right there quick.
Took that shit off. Yeah, for real. It made the internet. It made people internet celebrities, you know.
Yeah. What about when Vine died?
Man, I knew Vine was gonna die like a year and a half before it did.
Did Vine actually inform all of you Viners about it? No. Like, how'd that go about? Like, it just one day just wasn't there on your phone?
It was just like it was falling. The app was falling, so I knew I had to, okay, this is all I got. So like, let me make sure all my social platforms are strong. So I started pushing my Instagram, my Twitter, Snapchat, everything I could to just keep the ball rolling. You know?
And the music to like branch out more.
The music. So it's just like, you know what? I think we'll be good. Like, and then it shut down, and we just kept doing our thing, like Facebook, all that stuff.
Are you gonna be on Vine too?
If it comes out, for sure.
What about Facebook? Like how was that? Like were you just putting vines on it?
I was putting up my old videos on Facebook, and then it blew. It took off.
Were you getting paid from Facebook?
Nah, not before.
Cause I heard that. Well, I wasn't too sure about it, but Facebook doesn't really like pay. Like I heard it was like stealing views from like YouTube. And, like not letting you, like if you put a link to YouTube, it wouldn't like play your video and stuff.
It wouldn't. It would just. It's very like inbound. Like if you're on Facebook, they want you to stay on Facebook. Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering, like, cause Facebook you couldn't really like branch off too much like that. Because
for real. But now Facebook it's my biggest platform.
Oh really?
I think I'm about to get like 5 mil on there.
Oh no.
And it's just like there's so many people on Facebook. There's like
pretty much
there's over 1 billion people. Exactly.
I feel like a lot of them are spam accounts though.
There's a lot of real people. Everybody got a Facebook. Even older generation got Facebook. Like I think there's like 1.5 billion people.
Almost everyone has a Facebook.
Exactly. So that took off for me too.
No, yeah. What about when you started making like seeing money come in? What was that like? Seeing actually.
It was
money?
crazy because I was like, people are actually paying to see. But it was like I finally got that like we were getting more views than commercials and shit. Like we had like a platform to really get people's attention. So then the money started rolling in, and then we just capitalized on it and was like, okay, we could really live off of this shit. We can work to do this shit for real. Yeah, like social media is a job. For real.
It's better than like an actual job.
Oh yeah, because I love doing it. I don't ever hate what I do. I don't despise nothing. I love the people I work with, and I get to pick the people I work with. So
No, yeah.
It's I love it.
So who's actually paying you? The fans, the platform, or like the ads? Like
it's like ads, stuff like that.
Sponsors and stuff.
Sponsors
like
I've worked with like
does
everybody.
the social media platform pay you themselves actually too as well?
They'll never pay you.
That's why they die.
For real.
But what about some advice that you have to like someone like starting out, either making music or like doing skits? Or...
Man, do anything to get seen and out there, because there's so many people trying to do it. You know.
Yeah, it's like a whole ocean.
Yeah, and just be different. Just like in music and social media is hand in hand. Like when Vine, so many songs blew up just because of Vine, and just like. I don't think a lot of people know that, but like a bunch of people blew up.
Yeah, like when Drake had your song on like his Vine.
Yeah, like you use a song that nobody knew, your video went viral. Next thing you know, that song had a couple million views.
Yeah, because everyone wants to know what's that song.
Exactly. Like it's just you reach so many people.
You know, I noticed that like you'll see the comments on someone playing a song, and you see like at least 20 people say, "What song is that?"
But it's good because there's a lot of comments.
And they'll go and find it themselves. Like I don't need nobody.
No, what I hated was when they would put it's the Rude Sandstorm.
It's the
because I didn't know that song. I click it and it wasn't. Because it was.
What song is it?
There was like the troll. They were trolling like the Rick Roll.
Yeah, they get you right.
Yeah,
but like. People always wanted new music, and social media was a place to go. It was like a playlist. You scroll, you hear something you like, you go find it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's how I found music.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have anyone you want to shout out?
Shout outs, Max Jr. of course, my engineer Diego Farias, my girl Dakota. Yeah. That's my real peoples right there.
That's your team?
Yeah, Top Squad. You already know.
And where can they find you at?
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that, everything. Jerry Purpdrank, at Jerry Purpdrank or at Purpdrank on everything.
For sure. So it's 6 feet with Jerry Purpdrank.
Yeah.